Are you truly living your life, or are you just going through the motions? It's time to shift from autopilot to agency and reclaim your authentic self. We often move through our daily routines with a quiet, persistent sense of detachment, a state most people mistake for contentment. We are watching a film of our own lives rather than actively directing the scenes. This is a subtle form of self-alienation. We become strangers to our own motivations, driven by external expectations and societal norms, losing touch with the core of our agency. The journey toward genuine self-awareness is not about finding a hidden treasure. It is about the radical act of waking up to the present moment. Self-awareness is about being fully present. It's about seeing your reality clearly, not through the lens of a preferred narrative. We curate memories to fit a narrative that makes us feel safe or justified, editing out failures and true desires, a protective defense mechanism. When we examine our patterns, we often find our fear of the unknown is actually a fear of the responsibility that comes with authentic choice. It's time to face a terrifying but necessary question. If you stripped away all external expectations, who would remain? This question highlights the void where your independent identity should be, a void most people fear because it implies a lack of definition. In existential psychology, this void is not something to be feared. It is the birthplace of freedom, the blank canvas for a life reflecting your internal values. Self-discovery requires a brutal yet compassionate honesty. Be willing to look at the ugly, insecure, and contradictory parts of yourself without immediate judgment. Many of us are trapped in a cycle of constant comparison, which leads to a profound sense of inadequacy. We measure our internal landscape against the curated highlights of others. This comparison is flawed because it assumes there is one static, correct way to exist. Psychological health is a dynamic process of integration, the ability to hold space for your contradictions, being both ambitious and weary, both a work in progress and enough. The modern world is designed to keep us distracted and encourages us to outsource our internal validation. When we tie our sense of self to external feedback loops like likes and metrics, we become fragile. Any shift in the wind can destabilize us. To reclaim autonomy, intentionally carve out spaces of silence. Silence is the environment where the subconscious can speak, where you hear your intuition. Building a meaningful life is fundamentally an act of resistance against conformity and the urge to settle. Resist the urge to settle for a life that is fine but hollow. Resist the siren song of conformity that promises comfort at the expense of your potential. Integrate a higher level of consciousness into the mundane. It's the shift from being a passenger in your own life to becoming the driver, even when the road is uncertain. The why is infinitely more important than the how. If you don't understand the values that underpin your existence, no amount of productivity will lead to fulfillment. Start cultivating a mindset of curiosity, not judgment.